Shannon the Cannon Ritc, your host for Rage in the Cage, along with my co-host, Jason D. Hart. Tonight, Jason, we have a heavyweight title fight, Rage in the Cage, between Mike Martinez and Vince Lucero. What do you think about that?
Oh, I think it's going to be a great match. You know, you got Vince Lucero coming in with the experience. You got Mike Martinez out there. You know, he's got a good record on Sherdog. I'm hoping to see these guys bang it out for the belt.
Hey, Mike Martinez is over 300 pounds. I'll tell you what, when you got Vince and Mike in this cage, I don't know if this cage can handle it.
Well, I'm pretty sure the cage can handle. I just don't know if the fans are going to be able to handle that kind of action.
I'm going to tell you what, it's going to be non-stop action. This is the most extreme fighting allowed by law.
Hey, welcome to Rage in the Cages. Shannon the Cannon Ritc with my co-host
Alex Hernandez. We got Peter Quesada on his way to the ring right now.
Hey, I'm with Peter Quesada. He's 2-1. He's from Tucson, Arizona, fighting in Phoenix, Arizona here at Rage in the Cage TV. Peter, tonight, what are we going to see?
We're going to see everything from ground game to striking and everything tonight.
Hey, I've seen you train actually at AZ Defense Academies with Chief. Now tell me, you're a great ground fighter, you're a great kickboxer, you're a great boxer. What do you feel tonight is going to be your strength?
Probably my boxing tonight, just because I've been around boxing my whole life. My dad has a gym down in Tucson that I train in, Tucson Southwest Boxing. So I've been around my whole life, and my ground gets pretty good too as well. I was working for Eric Short Bus Regan for a while, so he helped me with my techniques out there, and Chief just instructed me out there.
Well, hey, man, we look forward to watching you fight tonight, and hopefully we get the win. And you got any sponsors or anybody you want to say hi to?
Oh, yeah, I'd like to give a sponsor to Petro's Pro Performance out there in Gilbert, Arizona. A buddy of mine helped me with my nutrition and diet, making me drop all the way from 200 to 170.
Wow, that's a big cut, 200 to 170.
Yep.
Here comes Chris Valdez. He's making his way to the cage.
Hi, I'm with Chris Valdez, all the way from Prescott, Arizona, here in Rage in the Cage down in Phoenix, Arizona, at Wild Horse Pass Casino. Chris, you're making your debut fight tonight here in the cage. Tell me, what got you to fight in MMA?
First got interested in MMA when I saw Randy Couture, Chuck Liddell 3, and it interested me so much. Came down to Scottsdale, Fight Ready MMA, got started and loved it.
Hey, did you have a wrestling background or any sports? Or, I mean, what did you do growing up?
Growing up, been playing soccer since I was 4, so that's about it.
Wow, okay, so you're a soccer player, now you're an MMA guy. I heard you deliver pizzas. Now, I know that's a cool job, but I think delivering knockouts is better. What are you going to do tonight?
Deliver a fast knockout.
Absolutely. Hey, man, good luck for tonight, and I appreciate you coming here, fighting Rage in the Cage, and we look forward to watching you fight.
This fight is brought to you by No Fear.
You either have it or you don't. The official energy drink of Rage in the Cage. All right, here we go, Shannon. Peter Quesada versus Chris Valdez.
Yeah, man, I like Chris Valdez, man. For a guy that's coming out and making his pro debut, sure looks calm to me, man. These guys, you know, both these guys look really good.
You got the boxer versus the former soccer player. You got punches versus kicks. How do you think that's going to play in today's fight?
Well, you know, Peter trains with his dad, and his dad's old school boxing. So, man, you know, if Peter can let his hands go, I'll look for a knockout.
There we go, Chris Valdez. Look at this guy. This guy has not stopped smiling since he entered the building.
Yeah, man, the guy's been smiling all day, man. He's ready to go. It looks like, you know, he's calm. He's got a good coach behind him. You know, he trains over at Fight Ready. These guys, they're all ready to fight.
Fight Ready gym, they seem to prepare their guys pretty well. We have not seen a Fight Ready fighter that has come in nervous or antsy. All of them are pretty calm and collected, but Chris Valdez, this guy is a different case. Look at him, just points to the camera, still smiling. If I was about to get into a fight, I would not be smiling like that, but I guess that's just Chris.
Well, Alex, here we go, man. Looks like the first fight of the night. I'm ready for this one.
They touch gloves. Referee looks like they're ready to go. Ringing the bell. And here we go. Fight number 1 of the evening, and these guys come out swinging.
Oh, look at Peter. He's throwing some hands right there.
And Chris pushes him up against the cage, throws some knees. You got body shots, head shots. These guys are swinging. Oh, these guys are taking it to each other. He almost gets them with that high knee. Oh, wow, leg kick. And then another by Chris Valdez.
Look, I'm telling you, those leg kicks are like getting hit with a baseball bat.
Oh, man, that soccer background really come into play. And he's not afraid to throw hands with a boxer either.
No, Alex, man, I'll tell you what. Chris Valdez, those were some really good, deep leg kicks right there.
Now he's trying to push him up against the cage. He's kind of snuffing the takedown, though. I guess that's just the inexperience. You know, he's a striker, not a grappler. He's trying to grapple with him, and he doesn't seem to be getting any kind of advantage on him.
Yeah, Alex, Peter needs to get off the fence right there. You don't want to have a guy banging you on the face.
Oh, big swing and a miss on that. That could have been it, but he moved, and then now he pushes and punches. Wow, now he's swinging for the fences right here.
Now this is what's funny is Peter's supposed to be the boxer and Chris Valdez is letting his hands go.
And the fight ready seemed to have gotten him really prepared, but Peter's swinging. Peter's got him connected on a few of those shots.
Man, Chris is letting his hands go. Look at that.
He is not showing any intimidation right now. These guys are...
Another leg kick.
Wow, this is... Oh! Catches the kick and then throws it. Now he's got him on the ground. Now he's just grounding and pounding him. Chris Valdez, impressive in his MMA debut, swinging for the fences.
Look at this. You know what? Those are some good, solid punches right there. Now, those are catching him right in the face.
Wow, Peter Valdez is going nowhere. He's just got him... He's got him up against the cage, punch after another, and it's over.
Hey, man, that was good, though. You know, I like the way Peter fought that fight, but, you know, he needs to get off his back right there.
And we are brought to you by Easy Tattoo, located in Scottsdale, the #1 tattoo shop in Arizona.
And Remix Watches, how do you remix?
Go to remixwatches.com. Born to Bleed, the official fight swag of Rage in the Cage. Go to borntobleed.com.
And Title Boxing for your MMA and boxing gear.
Now, the next Rage in the Cage is this coming Friday, May 11th, Wild Horse Pass Casino. Shannon the Cannon Rich, the man right next to me, will be in action.
Gentlemen, the official time, 1 minute, 48 seconds of the very first round.
That was one impressive debut by Chris Valdez. I think we can expect to see some great things from this guy in the future. Now, if he ever had a reason to smile, now he does. It's not like he wasn't smiling before.
I'm here with Chris Valdez. Chris, you're with Fight Ready. You got Manny Madrid right here as your coach. What's it like having somebody like Manny Madrid training you every day? Hey, what do you think about your performance tonight? I'll tell you what, your hands look really good. He was swinging for the fences. You were making a miss. He was getting tired. Is that your game plan? Yeah. Hey, man, we really appreciate you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to an exclusive interview. Shannon the Cannon with Big Zane Frazier.
Hi, I'm with Zane Nasty Frazier. Zane, you fought UFC 1, UFC 9. You have fought literally all over the world of a who's who of MMA. You're coming back, you're 49 years old, and you're making your way back to Rage in the Cage.
Right.
Tell me what you want.
I want the championship belt. This is my backyard. This is my hometown. And I finally get a chance to compete in my hometown. And I'm not under any contract on any other organizations. I'm a free agent now, and I'm looking for the opportunity to fight the winner of tonight's fight.
So you've seen Mike Martinez and you've seen Vince Lucero. Do you care who it is?
I don't care who it is. I've been around this sport since the beginning and before the beginning, and it doesn't matter to me who gets in the cage with me. They're going to get hurt. Bottom line.
Bottom line.
Bottom line. So that's the end of the story. So I don't care who wins. I don't care who I get a fight. All I want to do is get that heavyweight belt because it's mine. This is my hometown. This is literally my backyard. I started this sport, so I'm coming to get what's mine now.
Super heavyweight title action right now, Rage in the Cage.
Hey, I'm here with Mike Martinez. Mike, you're fighting tonight for the heavyweight Rage in the Cage title against Vince Lucero. Tell me a little bit about your training and a little about the fight tonight that we're expecting to see.
A lot of handwork, a lot of wrestling, a lot of jiu-jitsu, a lot of ground game. Can't be one-dimensional these days. So my training has been just impeccable, just up and down, up and down, up and down. I've been training with Chad Griggs and Shane Battlecat Johnson. We're training with Joe Yeager. He fights tomorrow for another organization. But we all, solid core group of heavyweights. Hard to find these days. So my training's been great. Feel good.
And here he comes, super heavyweight champion Vince Lucero.
Now you're fighting in Rage in the Cage, and you are the current Rage in the Cage super heavyweight world champion. What do you think about tonight's fight?
I don't know much about the guy. He's just another big old sucker, man. It seems like these guys keep on getting bigger and bigger. I'm not used to being the smaller guy in the cage, but I can work it. I move pretty well for a heavyweight, so we'll see what happens.
You had pneumonia, you were sick, you dealt with some health issues, you actually almost canceled the fight, but you stood up, you're a man of your word, you said you're going to fight, and you showed up, and you're going to defend that title.
Oh, that's us old school guys. We don't care what's wrong with us. I fought a hell of a lot better. I fought some of the best in the world, UFC champions, and I fought in worse shape, and sicker, and hey, I'll be all right.
I did hear that Zane Frazier fought in UFC 1, UFC 9. He's actually here tonight, and he said he wants to challenge you after you win your title.
Zayd's still around? I don't know.
Yeah.
Isn't he on Social Security by now?
Yeah, he's...
Nah, Zayd's a good guy. Hey, he's a big boy. It'd be a hell of a fight. It'd be a good one for the fans, you know.
Fans would like that one, huh?
Yeah, it'd be a good one for the fans.
All right.
Alex, look at this, man. We have Vince Lucero, the current super heavyweight champion, versus Mike Martinez. Look, man, I'm so excited for this fight.
This is going to be awesome. You got two big men that have a grappling game, that have a striking game. They're pretty agile. Young Mike Martinez is only 26 years of age, 7-0, undefeated in the cage. We could see a new super heavyweight champion tonight.
Yeah, man, this fight is going to be a coin toss, man. You know, when you got two big guys, especially super heavyweights, it's whoever really hits first, man. You know, whoever gets that really good clean shot, I see a knockout coming out.
I hope to see one too. You know, the last fight, the super heavyweight title fight that we saw Vince Lucero win the title in was a little disappointing. Eric Flood claimed a shoulder injury in the first round. You know, hopefully this one exceeds the expectations.
Well, I've seen Mike Martinez fight before, man. I'm telling you what, for a guy who's undefeated, this guy comes and he swings, man. This guy can really punch, he can really kick. Great wrestler, trains with Mike Whitehead, Shane Battlecat Johnson, Chad Griggs. I'm telling you what, Mike Martinez comes from a good camp. And on the other hand, Vince Lucero. Man, what can you say about Vince, man? He's fought in the IFL. He's fought all over the world. He fought with me in Team USA in Romania. Vince Lucero, man, he's a stud.
Not only that, he's fought some pretty big guys as well. He's fought Tim Sylvia. You know, this guy has experience in the cage. He has over 40 professional fights. You know, he said that he doesn't have much time left, but he wants to retire Rage in the Cage super heavyweight champion.
Yeah, you know what? Vince is a good guy, man. I've known Vince since high school, and man, I'm just excited about this fight, man. I'm on pins and needles. I don't know who's gonna win. It's a coin toss. I can't wait.
Look at Mike Martinez. Mike Martinez is actually kind of a scary-looking guy with the bald head, the big beard. You know, I wouldn't want to run. That guy is literally twice the size of me.
Hey, look at, man, both guys are intimidating, man. I'm only 5'9". These guys are both over 6 foot. You know, that's intimidating just by itself.
And we got over 600 pounds in the cage, about to go at it. Super heavyweight title on the line.
All right, man, let's see who lands first. Oh, look at Vince throwing some nice straight punches. Whoa!
Oh, Mike Martinez is coming back. And then he goes for the Muay Thai clinch, throws the knee. These guys are coming out banging.
Look at this, man. Both guys standing there trading.
Mike Martinez isn't showing he's intimidated at all against the more experienced Lucero.
Yeah, but you know, Mike's a wrestler, man. I don't think he's going to stand and trade with Vince too much. I think he's going to go for a takedown.
Now, you've seen Mike Martinez fight before. He said that he's more of a grappler. Now, have you seen him knock people out before, though, in the cage?
Oh, yeah, he comes out, he throws one big punch, and he's got the power in his hand. He will drop you.
Look at him. He's looking a little light on his feet, doing a little shuffle. This guy is 320 pounds, and he's moving like a 160-pounder.
Now, see, that's the thing, man. Both guys are light on their feet, and they're both over 300 pounds. That's insane.
These guys have not stopped swinging since they come out. They take a little step back, and then they go in, throwing a few more punches. And these are solid punches. Most of these are connecting.
Now, look, they're also fast. Notice how fast their hands are for heavyweights.
Oh. And then
man,
Martinez goes for some punches, and then Lucero answers back with a few jabs to the head.
Yeah, Mike's scoring with those leg kicks and then a right-hand punch right after that. That looks good. He's got Vince up against the cage.
Up against the cage, putting him there. Vince is going for the clinch.
Yeah, Vince needs to get off his back right there, man. Mike Martinez is definitely in control of this match.
He's throwing those knees into the thighs, just kind of trying to weaken him down. They're not very big, but I mean, when you got a guy giving you a knee right into your thigh, that's gonna slow you down.
Yeah, man, and the judges are looking at a scoring because Mike has definitely pushed Vince up against the cage. He's getting the scoring with the knees and those little jab punches right there. Everything's scoring right now. So Mike's looking great.
Keeping the fight going. He's keeping him pushed up against the cage too. Vince is trying to fight off. He's not letting him go anywhere. Wow. Mike is showing some superiority against Vince Lucero right now. We could see a new heavyweight champion tonight.
Man, you never know, man. Anything can happen in MMA. Look at Vince. Now Vince is on the comeback. Vince is throwing some big hands.
Got himself off the cage, and now look at Mike. You saw that exchange, and Mike gave him a little nod of respect for these punches that these guys are throwing. You got super heavyweights just throwing nonstop punches right now.
Look at the power right there. Vince is going.
Now he's got Mike up against the cage. Oh, Mike answers back with the knee. Vince answers back with a punch. Wow. And then another exchange as Mike comes off the cage, and Vince answers back with another punch to the face.
Hey, you guys might not notice it, but those jabs that Vince is throwing is knocking Mike back every single time.
I mean, when you got a 300-pound man throwing any kind of punch at you, that's gonna hurt.
Oh my gosh, man. Vince is turning this around. Look at him, man. He's connecting with those jabs.
These guys, I mean, as big as they are, they're a little fatigued, but they're not looking gassed out like we see some super heavyweights get in the first round.
Hey, man, I've seen lightweights get gassed out. Look at these guys are going non-stop here.
And we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, with the second round. For the second round of the super heavyweight title fight at Rage in the Cage. Vince Lucero, the champion, defending against big, undefeated Mike Martinez.
And here they go.
All right, Shannon, how do you have that first round scored? Do you got it for Vince or do you got it for Mike?
You know what? At first, I thought it was going to be Mike, man, because Mike had Vince pushed up against the fence. He was catching him with those knees. But you know what? If on my scorecard, I got Vince Lucero just by a slight edge.
You got Vince Lucero stealing the round from Mike Martinez. Now let's see how the second round goes. These guys are coming out the way they were in the first round, just throwing punches, moving, dodging, everything like light guys. These guys are over 300 pounds apiece.
Man, look at those jabs, dude. Those jabs look like big overhand rights. Those are some power behind those.
And they're not slowing down a bit. You don't really see any fatigue in either of these guys. You got Vince Lucero pushing him up against the cage, connects with another one, and Mike Martinez kind of steps away a little bit.
Okay, man, Vince is going forward and he's connecting.
Vince is not the champion for no reason, and he's proven it tonight. He's had the belt once before. He's regained it at the last Rage in the Cage show. And the winner of this...
Man, I'm telling you what, I like what Mike is doing right there, those leg kicks. You know, those little leg kicks right there, those wear on you, man.
And he's trying to just break down the big man. The winner of this fight is going to take on Big Zane Frazier, former UFC veteran from UFC 1. He's come to Rage in the Cage to claim the super heavyweight title.
Oh man, look at Vince, man. Vince is letting go. He's teeing off.
Mike tried to run away, and Vince was not having it. Just caught him right in the face, and he's still swinging at him. But Mike is still standing. He's still standing his ground.
I don't know. That one looked like it kind of rocked him.
Oh, Mike's in trouble.
He's got to get his hands up. You know, you can't be standing in front of a big guy swinging with your hands down.
I think he got a little too arrogant in that first round, saw that he could take him, and then he just kind of dropped his guard. Now he's got a little too confident, and Vince is making him pay for it. He's got him up against the cage. He's connecting. He's been connecting all round.
Yeah, hands down, Vince is definitely in control of this round.
And Mike's going to have to turn something around coming into the end of this round or into the third round, or else this is going to be all Vince. Throws a nice little knee, and then they separate.
Well, you know, I like how Mike just got off the fence there. That was good. He used a clinch, and then he just stepped underneath. That's a good way to get off the fence.
And they're still not slowing down. You know, they're not leaning up against the cage. Vince connects with another one.
Hey,
Wow.
they're both throwing with everything they have. This is intense.
This is a super heavyweight brawl right now. Now Mike's got Vince up against the cage, but Vince is trying to move his way around, trying to get his way out of it.
Yeah, kind of doing like a little dirty boxing, holding and hitting. Let's see what we can do here. Vince, you got to get off the fence, buddy.
Now it looks like the fatigue might be setting in for these super heavyweights. Over 600 pounds in the cage.
Fatigue? Hey, man, these guys are swinging for the fences, man. I'd be tired, too.
Yeah, you'd be tired at any weight, but for big super heavyweight guys, they're still going for it. You got Martinez going for the takedown.
Yeah, that's Mike's strength is a takedown. We got 10 seconds left. Let's see what happens here.
As they go down, it looks like Mike is just trying to hold on until the third round, but we got to give that last round to Vince.
Tattoos and piercings aren't accessories, they're works of art. At EZ Tattoo, we take the utmost pride in our award-winning work. Utilizing the latest technology and safest sanitation procedures, our artists are here to help with any questions or concerns. When it's time to turn your body into a canvas, we're the place to go. Owner Myron Larrabee invites everyone to explore Scottsdale's oldest and most respected tattoo studio, EZ Tattoo in Scottsdale.
Alex, that second round was awesome.
Man, I have to give that second round to Vince. That was a banger, but Vince was in control almost that entire round.
All right, man, let's see what we can do here, man. Mike Martinez needs to take Vince down, man. This is the only... Oh!
Oh, wow, he
that
comes out
right
swinging.
I'll tell you what, man, Vince is seeing stars now, man. That was a good right hand.
And now he's got him up against the cage. Wait, Vince is yelling something to the ref. He keeps saying it's wet.
Yeah, maybe from earlier on when they sprayed some water on him. You see Chad Griggs right there in his corner telling Mike Martinez what to do.
Oh, we got a timeout really quick. We got a spill in the middle of the mat. Referee calls for a timeout. We got a cornerman coming into the ring right now, and they're going to clean it up. Hopefully we can get back in. I think this might be bad for the big guys. Giving them a chance to rest might just make them realize how tired they are right now.
Yeah, but you know what, man? That's good safety right there. That's a good job on the referee's part due to the fact that, you know, you don't want to slip and fall. Something negligent like that.
Yeah, especially in a fight like this. If a guy takes a slip and fall and then the fight ends like that, you know, we want to see a decisive victory from these two big men who have been going at it for 2 solid rounds. Into the third round, Mike Martinez comes out swinging.
Look, man, this is nonstop action. I mean, if you're looking at 2 heavyweights, I'll tell you what, I did not expect this.
And now he's throwing, Mike Martinez throwing kicks and just Vincent Cero fighting back. He's gotten pressed up against the cage.
Yeah, Mike needs to do something because he's got to steal this round or, you know, end it with a knockout to win this fight.
I agree, man. Vince kind of, the first round was a toss-up. Second round was definitely Vince. You know, the judges, you know, they're more inclined to go with the champion, I think, no?
Well, you know what? That's the thing about MMA. You have to actually beat the champion to get the belt. So, you know what? Let's see what happens. You know, the first round definitely close. Second round definitely Vince. And right now, it looks like it's pretty even. I think Mike is doing a really good job right now.
The thing about Mike, let's give him credit where credit is due. You know what I mean? We're not counting him out. A young 26-year-old coming up against, you know, we won't disclose
veteran,
Vince's age.
You know, he's fighting a seasoned vet right here.
Yeah, we won't disclose Vince's age out of respect for the guy. But, you know, the guy's been around the block over 40 fights. And Mike Martinez is not intimidated at all. He's going for that belt. He wants to be champion.
Yeah, Mike is throwing right now. Definitely, I got Mike winning this round, man. Mike is definitely pushing Vince back up against the fence.
Now they're just pushed up against the cage, just throwing punches,
Oh, look at that. He's hitting his leg. You see that? I haven't seen that in a long time. You take a punch and you smash the leg with your hand. That actually hurts.
That's some innovation right there.
Well, that's a guy trying to win the fight.
The ref pulled him apart and told him to stand up. That's what do you think about that call, Shannon?
You know what, man? I would have let it go. But, you know, everybody has their own opinions. Look, Vince is ready to go. Vince, I don't know, man. For guys that are going into the third round, they don't look that tired to me.
Nah, this is impressive by these big men. These guys have not slowed down. It's been non-stop action the entire time.
Yeah, Mike's scoring with those little body shots and those head shots, man.
He's got him pressed up against the cage. Wow!
Nice little hook. I like those. Both of them are giving them little dirty boxing hook shots.
You know, those little tight shots, they keep swinging. And that's what's making this fight interesting, is that, you know, whether they're close range or far away, these guys just keep throwing punches, kicks, knees.
Well, neither guy has quit in them, you know what I mean? They're both trying to get that belt.
We got 10 seconds left in the super heavyweight bout.
I don't know. Don't celebrate too early, Vince. You never know what happens.
I think he heard the click and thought that was the final bell and almost celebrated too early. Now,
that's the end of the fight.
What a fight. Brought to you by No Fear Energy Drink, the title sponsor for Rage in the Cage. No fear, you either have it or you don't. Now we go to the judges' scorecards.
It comes down to the judges' decisions. This is how the judges voted. Judge number 1 scored a 29-28 for the blue corner, Martinez. Judge number 2 scored a 30-27 for the red corner, Lucero. Judge number 3 scored a 29-28 for your winner by split decision. And still!
Wow. Still your super heavyweight champion. And don't forget, folks, this Friday, May 11th, Rage in the Cage is back. Joe Riggs versus Aaron Brink. Shannon the Cannon Rich versus Rudy Aguilar.
Heavyweight world champion, Lucero! It's the second time I'm about to say, you're the Rage in the Cage super heavyweight world champion. How's that feel?
Hey man, I've had the belt for a long time. I'm the Ritc Fights Hall of Fame. I'm one of the hardest meet in Arizona. I tell you what, you want to come take my belt, you better bring it. But I got to get that to my pop. I was real sick. I almost pulled out of the fight. I'm not fighting. I am fighting. Man, I didn't think it was going to go like that. But hey, so I got to give you my props. Hey, there was no ground in that. That was straight power. He had me a couple times. I couldn't see out of the line for a couple minutes. But hey, it came back.
Hey, you guys are super heavyweights. People don't understand. 300 pounds, and you guys are fighting like lightweights.
Hey, after that first round, it was all hard. Honestly, I didn't have nothing left. I got my people here from Tampa, my people here from LA, Boston. I got some boys here. Hey, I wasn't going to lose in front of them. Arizona is my state, baby. Hey, I was in Tampa for a long time. I can't lose in Arizona. It's hard to beat.
Hey, everybody, put your hands together for the Ritc Fights super heavyweight champion of the world, it's Lucero! Now, you said it's your town, it's your belt. I got someone that says it's his town and it's his belt. Everybody put your hands together for UFC 1! Zane, Massey, Frazier! Now Zane, I think that's something to say to Vince. Here's your opportunity.
This is my town. It always has been my town. I started this sport, and I'm a fitness sport. You shine that belt up real good, because that belongs to me. There you go, and that's going to be mine. So you better ready to bring it, homeboy. Better ready to bring it. You guys want to see a real fight? You come watch me go down, and then you guys find a real fight. This is my place, and I'm taking it. Bottom line.
What do you got to say,
Bottom
Vince?
line. Hey, just because you got to beat up in the first UFC don't mean nothing. That's a young man's game. I ain't young, but I'm younger than you, man. Come on, man. I can do it right now. Let's do it.
See you this Friday at Wild Horse Pass Casino. Raging the Cage. We'll see you next week.